Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, country people them. This is a party political broadcast by myself, Maitre Alex Ndive Lissinger. Today, I want to address the people of British Southern Cameroons. Today, I want to say those people who joined the struggle over a year ago, it is time for them to present their result. It is time for them to put their report card on the table. After over a year, people need to tell us what have they been doing. Amnesty International have produced their own report card. Human Rights Watch have produced their own report card. The US State Department have produced their own report card. La République have produced their own report card. Commonwealth have produced their own report card. Now is the time for the hijackers to produce their own report card. Or else you better quit this struggle, because we have seen a lot of loss of lives. We have seen our women raped, our children raped, our chiefs kidnapped. We have seen the rise of armed robbery in the name of Amber Boys. Yes, there are some people who are genuinely fighting for our rights in Southern Cameroons. But when people go about and break prisons, release criminals to attack our own people, some people have used that name, Amber Boys, to be attacking our own people. I don't blame them. They were not trained. The people who say they are the commanders, they don't tell them that there is a war crime, this is what you have to do. I don't blame them. Those people have been living in adverse poverty, which also I'll put much blame in the 36 years of Mr. Buea's regime. And when people are poor, they are vulnerable, although it's no excuse. So we want results. People cannot go about recycling their failures. Recently, Cardinal Toomey announced that there will be an all-Anglophone conference. The hijackers, they jump again and announce that they will have a conference in America. That's the problem we have been facing. When somebody wants to do something positive, the hijackers always come there. It started since in the days of a trade union. How can you hijack a trade union? A trade union is meant for workers, employees, teachers to fight for their rights. You cannot hijack it and be talking about politics. A trade union, the consortium, is not a political organization. If you want to do politics, have a political party like us, the British Cameroon National Party. Another point I want to say, you have to be realistic. You have to set a goal that is achievable. We have seen failures upon failures from these hijackers. They told you, give us money. Give us $35,000. That's a lot of money. We are going to give you independence. We'll pay a lawyer in America. They have eaten the money. Our women, our children, they are refugees in Nigeria because of these hijackers. They are complaining. They don't have money. Our brothers are in Kondengi. They eat once a day because of these hijackers. They are lying to us. You exploit the vulnerable and say they will have independence. On the 1st of October, they went to the street, they were killed. You lie them that the United Nations is there to protect them. This is the things that British Cameroon National Party is fighting again. I believe we need a report card. And they keep on doing it on and on. The last one was my trip to Buea. I told you people, Mr. Buea lives in A2D, not in Buea. You're there causing havoc to people, our own people. Freedom is not attacking your own people. You have to be realistic. What goal? What do you want to achieve? How do you achieve independence? And that's why we, the British Cameroon National Party, we have set our goals. We are looking at the result. We know it's not gonna easy. We have to tell our people the truth. Rather than fighting people who are trying to see what is achievable to our people, you have to spend time sending surrogates to attack people. It's not important. It's about policies. If you don't agree with British Cameroon National Party, organize a live debate. There's Mr. Ben Aki, is it one Cameroon or what, English Cameroon? I had a debate with him. That's a civilized way of doing things. You have a debate, let the people decide who is right, who is wrong. There's Padi Asanga, who is a staunch SDF member. We had a debate. People listen to it, let them make up their mind. You don't impose on people. We, in British Cameroon National Party, we respect the unionists. We respect the federalists. We respect the separatists. The report card that I'm seeing over the years is some people who are trying to position themselves thinking that Mr. Buea will call them to come and negotiate. I've told you several times. I know Mr. Buea, he doesn't negotiate. Stop wasting your time. In order to know the way forward, you have to know somebody. Who is Mr. Buea? Which path do I want to take? Is this realistic? Can I achieve this goal? That is how you work. That is why we have a good and strong team, a lot of experts, people who understand different fields in British Cameroon National Party. We don't just hijack people's opinion. How many times all these hijackers, they have made so many roadmaps. What happened to those roadmaps to independence? What happened? You're going this weekend to America because Tumi and Dr. Munzu say they want to have an all-Anglophone conference to do another roadmap. Who are you fooling? My people of British Southern Cameroon, be wise. These guys, they have no plan. They just want to be in front and thinking that Mr. Buea might call them. It will not work. Over a year ago, we talked again about our policy in British Southern Cameroon. We always say county to county. I see some people, they are using what we have been using as our policy, that each county would decide on what they want. Because we believe that you cannot be planning to buy a Ferrari when you don't have the money to buy it. You have to cut your coat according to your size. That's why we, in British Cameroon National Party, we believe that the French Cameroon is not independent. British Cameroon is not independent. We still have the French Accord signed in 1959 by President Amadou Ahidjo with General de Gaulle of France, which stipulates that France still controls our political system. France still controls our economy. France still controls our military. So that tells you we are not a sovereign nation, La République and British Cameroon. So those are the things we have to fight. First, you have to kick France out. And we of the British Cameroon National Party, we have seen that one of the things we need to do is to try to liaise with people in the other 13 African French countries. You have to understand the geopolitics in France and Africa. We have to liaise with them. Kicking France off is step one. We cannot be trying to take the second step before the first step. We believe France have to leave these 14 African countries. That will be a step closer to have autonomy, self-determination. Some of us, we think we are fighting Mr. Buea. I've always said Mr. Buea is a puppet. He has got no powers. We saw one of our brothers, Captain Sankara. He tried his best. What happened? They killed him. Mr. Buea is a coward. He wants to leave. That's why he danced to their tune. And we have to look for a way to tell France, enough is enough. Get out of our country. That is the step. It is a long process. It is not independence now. It can take 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, 20 years. We are doing it for our children, not for ourselves. So I'm calling from all these people who have hijacked this revolution. You have been fighting time and again. All you have been fighting is unity. Because if you have a plan, you go forth for it. What's unity? Why should SDF and CPDM unite? Why should ANC and Communist Party or other parties, why should you unite if you don't share the same political opinion? What you do, if you have a plan, follow it. And our plan, we must stress in British Cameroon National Party, is not to make our people to suffer. It's not to attack civilians. It's not to rape women. It's not to kidnap civilians. That has never been our plan. Because we saw what the Amnesty International report said. It's not civil disobedience. It's people using force, stopping our children from going to school. It's people forcing business people not to open their business. That is not civil disobedience. That is unlawful violence on civilians with the aim of achieving a political goal, which is a definition of terrorism. Yes, our people are weak. Yes, there's unemployment. Yes, our young people are suffering. They don't have anything to do. But stop exploiting them. I'm challenging you all, everyone in this revolution. If you want to have a match, don't go and have a 10 million match or 1 million match in America. Let's go and do it in Yaoundé. I will go. Let's book the same flight. All of us, we enter there, we go there. 1 million match in Yaoundé. Don't go to somebody else's country and be doing it. Martin Luther King did it in his country. So if we believe we want to do a 1 million match, let's go to Cameroon and do it. Let them arrest us rather than masquerading, hiding behind the scene, feeding fat on the expenses of other people who are suffering. We have to open this mask. We have to tell the people the truth. Our people have suffered enough and it must stop. Now, not tomorrow. You can go and make 1 million road maps. It won't work. It won't work. If you have got 1 year, it's a long time. Getting to 2 years, you cannot sort it out. Just tell the people the truth. Tell them that we are here. We thought that Mr. Buea was going to come and negotiate with us. You cannot be saying that you're separatists and you went to Nera Hotel to negotiate for federalism. You're not a separatist. By doing that, you're a federalist. You don't negotiate with your belief, your core belief. Even if you don't get it today, it's still your belief. You can still die believing in what you believe in. Conviction. That's what we are. And we respect everybody's opinion. Nobody should stand and tell you that he is your commander or is controlling 8 million people. You must be suffering from psychotic delusion, because if there are 8 million people, they have different opinions. And British Cameroon National Party respect all those opinions. What is difficult? For everyone to fight that they should give us a referendum. Why not? Why do you always want to say, oh, you're a leader? Who are you leading? Because at the end of the day, I talk to the people on ground zero without you using force. They will never follow you. Most of you, you're leaders without followers. Because I can speak to the people in certain counties that they listen to me. That's the truth. You cannot force them. They don't follow you. You cannot impose yourself as a government on people. You cannot impose yourself. Like we have British Cameroon National Party. Our members are our members. We don't impose it on any person. That is how it is supposed to be. That's what we call freedom of association. You don't wait until you have a country before you want to learn how to have freedom of association, freedom of speech. It has to start now. And anybody who disagree with me in what I'm saying, rather than coming to insult me or our party, please arrange a debate. I'm available to talk to any person. A live debate. Challenge what I'm saying. Let the people listen and let the people decide. Thank you very much. This is Maitre Alex Lisige speaking, the leader of the British Cameroon National Party. God bless you all. Amen.